and welcome to Balls Deep. My name is Steve. As always, with me is Dean.
Hello there.
Sam's not with us this week, unfortunately, but we're going to carry on because, my word, what a day for Spurs and a weekend for the Premier League. We're not being nasty, and I know confidence is an important thing, but realistically, when things have to be said, we have to say them because there's one player in that game and tonight that needs...
Was it Palacios?
Oh, it was Palacios, yes.
Oh, fucking hell, what is... Oh, he aggravates me because when we bought him, he was our star signing. He was the one that got us out of trouble, quite frankly. And it, to me, looks like his job at White Hart Lane is completely done, which is sad, really, because you can see he loves playing football. And in the media recently, it said it when Harry and his wife bumped into Palacios and his mum in the high street, and his mum was like, "Oh, why don't you play Wilson? Why don't you
Because he can't pass."
Yeah, because he can't fucking...
And he did his tackle. Do you know what I mean? Okay, if you can't run with a ball and you can't make fucking simple or cutting passes,
what is your purpose as a footballer?
Exactly. If you're at least going to be a holding midfielder, get the tackles in, get around the fucking midfielders and the strikers and get in their faces, press them high up the pitch.
You could see that Modric just really didn't want to pass to Palacios any longer because, to me, he completely lost his head in the first half. You could see, if he had a choice, if we hadn't have lost Cabal and Van der Vaart, I'm sure that he would have been like, at half-time, I'm sure he would have just been like, sub me off, I can't handle this. Because the fans were even cheering when he actually put a pass together. So I think me and my old man, when we was watching the game, we counted I think it was 7, 8 passes each time he got the ball, 8 passes in a row. We'd string about 4 or 5 together, it'd come to him, and then he'd just lose it. And I don't know what the fucking hell was wrong with him. I don't... A player in the Premier League, anybody in the Premier League can put a pass together. Do you know what I mean? You're a professional footballer, for Christ's sake.
No, I totally agree. The Werder Bremen match, to me, it started buzzing. And then when Genius got substituted and Palacios came on, we lost our attacking impetus. But at the same time, we didn't really have a great defending idea what was going. We completely lost our game plan. Like tonight against Liverpool, Van der Vaart off in 10 minutes. It was like, oh crap, hang on. So that's our game plan.
Yeah, we'll switch it around. We'll go 4-4-2. We'll bring Defoe on. It'll be all right. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Oh no, Cabal ends up getting injured.
Yeah.
Then it just goes to pot. Do you know what I mean? Basong played his bloody heart out, I tell you.
I shat myself when he came on.
Really?
Yeah, because he
I was more confident in him.
I don't. I think he's, again, not to rip on the geezer, but he is like our last resort defender. He does make a lot of mistakes and he isn't quite on his toes enough. But Palacios, fucking hell. We walked that Werder Bremen match, but if we'd had Genius on for the 90 minutes, we'd have fucking done that 6-7.
He had a cracking game. He did. Well, up until he got injured. But
Palacios just bored the game down because he's
Palacios
not a true player.
He's there to get a yellow card. That's
he didn't
all
get
he does.
One today.
No, remarkably, he didn't. But that's because I don't think anyone wanted to pass to him.
No, they didn't.
Modric was the one that was winning the ball, a man of his stature and size, and he's winning balls in midfield when Palacios he's not a little guy, and he's just it was dreadful, absolutely. I'll just say it now, the way Liverpool played against us, I bet they feel completely robbed of that game because 1-1 would have justified that game. Because personally, from certain members of the squad, we played shit. Absolutely shit. That's my general opinion. I didn't think we played well at all. Because Lennon played fantastic in the first half. For the 45 minutes, he played awesome. And I love Lennon. He's like an inspiration to me as a football player. And then in the second half, you didn't see him until the 92nd minute when he just suddenly ran onto that onward ball and scored. He didn't do nothing. Done absolutely nothing. Didn't even see him. But we were lucky to win that 2-1, if you ask me. Lucky.
Right, let's see. With Wilson Palacios, we spoke about this. Well, he did say, didn't he, that my dream is to move on to a big club like Barcelona, Real Madrid. It's like, good luck, mate. You'll be lucky to get a transfer back to Wigan after that performance.
Yep.
So he stifled the Werder Bremen match, I felt, although we actually won it comfortably, and it was another glory, fantastic European night at the Lane. But that's gone. Now, like you say, back to the Premier League, this Liverpool game. Okay, so we lose Rafael van der Vaart after 10 minutes. Now, did you notice how Van der Vaart moves onto the ball and it kind of bounced under his foot and flicked back off him? But 2 minutes prior to that, Lennon had done the same thing, broke through it. I was like, is this a cursed ball?
Exactly the same thing. It was like they just, their legs were running too fast, like for their mind, and they just completely overstepped the ball. Because if you look, to me, it didn't look like Lennon wanted to backheel it. To me, it looked like, I don't know whether he had the intention of doing that, but it looked like he just ran over the ball and he just ran over it and his heel hit it. That's what it looked like to me. And he threw his arms up hoping, oh shit, someone should have been there or whatever. But with Van der Vaart, I don't know what happened there at all, but you could see something. You could see he definitely pulled something.
I mean, I think from watching those two balls though, it was a slight sort of mess up on one occasion, but Van der Vaart did play a little back heel across the box. And this is why we shouldn't have had Palacios on the pitch. We should have had Van der Vaart basically where Palacios was.
Yeah.
And Jermaine Defoe up with Crouch, because if you've got a midfielder who's going to go in and even like the Lennon one, put a back like Jermaine Defoe is going to be fucking up there and around the box just to go, hello, thank you, because you keep pushing forward.
Yeah, but you can't leave Modric on his own in the middle, because Van der Vaart is an attacking midfielder. He is going to be in front of the goal like his role's doing there. If you've got Crouch, Defoe and Van der Vaart on the same pitch, they're more or less going to play the same role. All right, Van der Vaart will just be that little bit deeper, but there's probably going to be times where he pushes up too far, and then that leaves Modric in the middle of the pitch on his own, and then that either pushes Cabal up or Gallas up, and then that just leaves us more vulnerable at the back than what we already are. That's my opinion why I wouldn't play that, but I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
I can see where you're coming from, but I think it'd be too much of a threat. Yeah,
just a real goal poacher, just to dink those balls in. But Luka Modric today proved, and he acted like he was the holding midfielder.
He had to work his arse off because he knew Palacios was a liability, quite frankly. Totally. I think Modric played his heart out, and that run for his goal. Skirtle gave it was an own goal in the end, but that run was incredible. Hey,
awesome. Don't ask the questions, you don't get the answers.
Yeah.
As they say, at the end of the day, if you put a quality ball into that 6-yard box, it's either going to be an own goal, a goal for you, for your striker, or it's where you're going to get a corner.
Yep, yeah. So you got to gamble, gamble, and he done. That's what's great about Modric. That's what I like about him. Like you said, he asks the questions, doesn't he? He just runs in there and thinks, right, well, let's just go for it. And thankfully, we got a bloody goal, because quite frankly, I see Liverpool beating us because we were playing bad. We were playing awful.
Oh, that's it. I saw, until obviously Van der Vaart went off, I saw a lot of light from this game for the sheer fact that I saw a tactic that was like, well, hang on, Liverpool ain't going to be happy about this, because you had Bale do it and Lennon do it and Modric do it straight down the middle. And that's the thing. That's what I was just saying. If you maybe had Van der Vaart in for Palacios, and you've got you'd have a defence trying to watch the balls into Crouch for the knockdowns, Lennon going up one side, Bale going up the other side, and then you've got Van der Vaart tricking around the players and Modric tearing through the middle. And if you got Lennon as well cutting in and Bale, defence wouldn't know what the hell to do.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
They wouldn't know who to look for.
I agree with you. Sorry, go on, Karen.
No, sorry, I was because there's no clear pass either coming from it. So it's like, well, shit, hang on a second. Am I going to press that guy or look for the through ball to the other?
This is my with Lennon again. What idea you've put across, it works on paper. But again, in the second half, the last 45 minutes of tonight's game against Liverpool, Lennon didn't do what Lennon does. There was so many times when It looked like he didn't want to run anymore until the last couple of minutes, because Hutton would have hold of the ball and there would be opportunities that Lennon was able to burst in his pace, beat the right back, for then Hutton to just put a ball through, beat the left back, put the ball through between the central defender and the left back. Lennon would have been onto it, cross along the box, possible goal. Yeah. There were endless opportunities for him to do that, and he didn't do it. No. And I didn't know what was wrong with him or why he wasn't doing it. And then he done fuck all for 45 minutes in the second half until the last minute when he scored. Some people might sit there and go, "Oh, that's enough. Oh, he scored. That's the end of it. Whatever." No, that's not the end of it. He should have. First half, he played awesome. He should have brought it on in the second half, and he didn't. And I don't know. That's another part of it why I think Liverpool felt robbed, because quite frankly, it looked like it. Again, I'm glad we won. I'm fucking happy we won. But we just make it hard work for ourselves so much.
We always do.
And I get frustrated with it. But then at the same time, that's why I love supporting Spurs, because it's like a bloody drama.
Well, no, I think I completely agree. Okay, Lennon did the important thing, sealed 3 points. That is the important thing. But I agree. There was times I'm sitting there and Hutton's on the ball and Lennon's literally just stand next to him going, "Do you want to give it to me?" Why? You're next to me. Run. Make a run.
Make the run through the channel, because quite frankly, it looks like he was... It looked like he was preferring the ball to his feet for him to make a run round a player instead of looking for the channels and making the runs. Like, I don't know what was wrong with him in the second half. All right, he scored. It was very well taken for like a run on, because his pace is just unbelievable. But
that was more what we wanted from Defoe, to be honest. That was a Defoe goal.
Okay, right. This is moving on from what we've just been speaking about. Why on earth, on this planet and galaxy, was Defoe given that fucking penalty? Why was he given that penalty? He should never have been given that penalty. What is wrong with Modric taking a penalty? This is like, what was the statistic they gave us? We've had 9 penalties and we've converted 4 or 5.
No, I think we've missed 5 out of 9.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
I'm not sure. But it's either way. It's either way around. The fact is, fuck it. End day 50-50 almost, and that's pathetic. It should be at least 70.
Modric was was Nico Kranjcar's predecessor for the Croatian